in your business. Erica, how are you? People are joining. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, good morning to our crew here that's live on YouTube and across platforms. We're going to be talking about how to use video more in your business to build great relationships. So we'll be start the show soon, going live across platforms. So I'm excited. Hope your day's been well. I'm feeling good. I had a good sleep, had a good rest on this Friday. I'm filling in for Scott Simons, who's normally here on the Clubhouse side. But those are, hey, Erica, thanks for saying hello. Hey, Sarah, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. So we're going to be starting the segment here about video in your business and more in a bit as I go live stream across a few different platforms. Looking here at the camera here for Instagram, looking here at the camera here for LinkedIn and more. And then, of course, on Clubhouse audio only here. So here we go. Getting ready to start our segment shortly. And those of you who are live across platforms are hearing the sound of Glenn Lundy's voice. So I hope you've been well on the IG side. What's going on? So the show segment will start shortly in about 2 minutes. Or about 30 seconds, rather. We're going to start. Hey, Asana, how are you? All right, here we go. Going to start soon. And good morning to you all on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Good to see y'all people. Getting ready to start soon. Hey, Glenn Rudin, I am here. Can you hear me okay? I appreciate it. Good morning. Let me see if I can make that softer, unless that was a good electricity. But good to see you. Okay, good. Good to see you. Hey, Zed, how are you? No, I'm doing great, Glenn. What a great segment. You're exactly right. I mean, again, sales is kind of difficult, but I caught the last, 1/3 of your segment. I think the bottom line, you're talking about value. Am I right, Glenn? Value. And if you're establishing that right first, the sales is easy. And that's kind of what I'm going to touch about today in the Celebrity CEO rubric. But how you feeling? How's your life? How's your health? How's your family? Let's get a little personal for 30 seconds, Glenn Rudin. What are you planning on doing this weekend? Let's ask that question. I want to get up all in your business. I want to know the details. Tell me. Okay. Good for you. I love it. And family stuff is important. I went to visit my sister who lives in the New York City area. Took some nice curry chicken and rice and peas. I'm not Caribbean, but that's what I had, and sat with her and just sat, her kids were out at daycare and we just sat brother and sister for 30 minutes and had some time because Glenn, family's important, man. We spend more time with each other who are non-family, but family's important, brother, so. Absolutely. For sure. And Glenn Rudin, thanks for being an amazing host here on BWC. I hope you all pour into Glenn, follow him, and etc. As I start my segment, Glenn Rudin, thanks so much. Good morning for those who are live on Instagram. Good to see you all. Those who are live across other platforms on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, as we dive into the segment today about how to use video to grow your business. But I want to take a moment to pause. I'm here filling in for Scott Simons. Those of you, especially on the Clubhouse side, will know Scott Simons. Scott Simons right now, he's posted it, it's very public, is in surgery, getting some surgery done, some minor-ish surgery, some things he's getting on his nose and other things. He's talked about that publicly. And let's have a moment of silence or word of prayer for him. You know what I mean? He's been a valued member of the Clubhouse community. And again, those joining me live, if you're not familiar, but most of you are, I'm on Breakfast with Champions on Clubhouse audio app, and I'm live streaming this across a variety of platforms. So if you know Scott Simons, hearing the sound of my voice, I'm going to take a minute to just have a quick word of prayer for him as he's going through some surgery today so he can get back in the saddle. And if you know Scott Simons, you have his IG and all that, can you do me a favor? Can you DM him right now? DM him right now. Text me if you have his number and say, Scott Simons, I'm thinking about you. Scott Simons, I'm praying for you. Scott Simons, I hope you feel better. And then we'll dive into my episode. But I'll just pray. I've never prayed like this publicly on live stream, but I'm going to do it. Let's go with it. Thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for Scott. Thank you for keeping him safe and well. Protect him. Bring him back here. We need him. And his family needs him more than we do. Amen. So with that, Let's dive into it as I look at the clubhouse chat. Let me see who's here and I'll reset the room. Crystal, good morning. Karina's here. Good morning. Tara's here. Indeed. Great job, Glenn Kim. Thank you so much, Christina Howard. Thank you always for being Johnny on the spot. And I'm going to say good morning to my clubhouse crew here real quick before I jump into the segment all about using video to grow your business. TM Hyman, it's always good to hear your voice, brother. You are the voice of consistency. Thanks for being here, Dora Maria. Thank you so much for every day putting in the schedule. What's going to happen? You just rock so beautifully. Yin, good to hear your segments. They're so short, Yin. Sometimes I got questions for you, and I want to ask you questions, but they like, zoop, go by. Glenn Rudin, we just heard you. Tara Murney's back. Good to have you here, Tara, as well. Christina Howard here. Dr. Sean Shapiro, good to see you here, brother. And Dr. Janie Lacey, getting on the beaches, going in SUVs, having people just fan you like a baller you are, Dr. Janie. And you know, am I right, TM? You saw that, right? I mean, shoot, like on the beach, like people just serving her like she's, I mean, come on, TM. That's the life, man. You're right. But the thing is, TM, I asked Dr. Janie if she needed me to help carry her bags, and she said somebody else had that role. So I couldn't even get up on that. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. Tracy's in the IG. What's up, Tracy? I'm going to come to IG in a minute, but Natasha's here. Good to see you, Natasha. Jackie's here, and Kathy and Ramona. And good to see you, Alicia and Karine, of course. Amazing host, Miranda. Good to see you. The strategist is here. Pastor Jeff. Somebody pulled that brother up on the main stage there. Cortland's here. So consistent. Malcolm and Hava, and many others are here. Nicole, good to see you, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. Matt's here. Love all of you being here. Excello in the clubhouse chat, and Byron and Zana. What a beautiful smile you have there. And Ian, and so many others are here joining us on Clubhouse. We got a whole community of people here joining us on the IG side. Good to see you. Hey, Aman, thanks for pouring into me, Aman, your kind words. Good to have you here. And I know we have people cross-platform. Zebash, good to see you, brother. Nice to have you here today. So we're going to jump right in. And again, this is Scott Simon's regular segment. Those of you used to hearing Scott Simon's. But then we're going to talk about the power of video. Those of you who care, feel free to go to my LinkedIn or my Facebook and scroll down a bit. You'll see about a 3-minute video I did where I talked about Chase. I'm going to just call it out like it is, because many people ask, Ramon, how do you get the deals you get? How do you get the clients you get? How do you build the relationships you build? There's no complication to this. Justin Conical talks about it quite a bit. I know it's in the heart of many of you. There's no complication. There's no magic sauce. There's nothing special about how I do what I do. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, brother. We need to get some chicken and waffles soon. I'm waiting for you, dude. There's no magic or secret sauce to it. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to tell you in this whole hour segment. I'm going to give you my playbook right now. And I'm going to get into some details, but I don't want you to lose sight of this simple lesson. I just provide value. I'm nobody. I can't spell well. I speak too fast. I slur my words. I'm not always on point. I can be more strategic. I'm not as thoughtful as many of my hosts on BWC. That's me. But the secret sauce, and I'm going to give you the tactic, the tools. Sure, we're going to talk about video today. I'm going to give you a class on video as best I can. But I want you to understand the secret, quote unquote, sauce, how I did that. So when you see me work with big global brands, when you see me in partnership with the brands you all know, and you wonder, dang, how did he do that? I just show up and provide value. That's it. And somebody's making some breakfast. I can hear that glass and that. Which you're probably making some bacon and eggs, maybe like that, or you pouring out dog food or something like that. Your mic is open, which is okay with me. I just didn't want to get on your business. That's all. So that's all I do, provide value. So I encourage some of you, if you can, feel free to scroll and find that LinkedIn, and you'll see a video I did just a day ago. And this is all part of the Celebrity CEO concepts that I've talked about for years. And that link is on the Clubhouse side. You can go to celebrityceo.com and click the workshops button. I've been giving workshops on this. We're in our 3rd or 4th series of workshops talking about the concepts of celebrity CEO, getting attention and getting trust, getting attention and getting trust, leading towards a sales. Today, I'm going to focus on the power of video. Here's what I did. Let me set the stage, the story with what happened to me a day or two ago. I think it would have been on a Wednesday I went. I can't remember, Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Friday. So I went there yesterday, I think. Point is, I was invited to go to a graduation of the Chase Minority business program. A program specified for minority business owners, however that means for you. Could be a veteran, could be a woman, you could be Black, could be Hispanic, whatever it may mean for you. But you're typically underserved is what they call it, right? So this program, I was invited by a friend of mine to go, just attend, Ramon, come and check it out. It was in Harlem, 125th Street. I live in Jersey, so I had to go all the way out of the suburbs, right? Get on the train and get all the way over there. So I went, I checked it out. I see that star in the YouTube side. What's up, John Register? Good to see you here, brother. John Register is an amazing human. Check him out. So I went there. And I went there. What's up, Tarika? And somebody was saying to me, Ramon, you're not speaking? You're at this event and you're not speaking because they're used to me keynoting and speaking and hosting events. Usually when I'm at an event, Ramon's hosting it or keynoting it. This is how it rolls. What's up? Harlem in the building. I see you. So I went there just to sit and serve and cheer. It's all I did. It's all I did. And I have my phone with me. And so it's a great opportunity to capture great content. There were business owners talking about their businesses, their struggles. They were crying, talking how they went through the program and how their businesses went from this to that. It was amazing. Good to see you, Judy. So I went there and I started shooting video. And I encourage you, go back on my LinkedIn or my Facebook or my Twitter, I think, or any platform. About a day or two ago, you'll see a 2 or 3 minute video I did with people in it cheering and stuff. Look at that video. If you see it, let me know. Put it in the chat somewhere. So I did that. I shot video. And the next day, I got a call from one of the team members. And one of the team members connected to the organization. Thank you, Kareem. I'll take that. Connected to this big global organization saying, Ramon, we are overwhelmed at the video you did. Yes, the video I did was good. And I'll talk about how I did that video just on my phone. But more important than the video, they didn't have the capacity, the time, the wherewithal to do the video like I did. Now, they did some video. But since I wasn't on stage, since I wasn't the show, I thought, how can I serve? What can I do? And the one thing I could do is shoot video. So I shot video and they were ecstatic. They were ecstatic because they got to capture the video of the event they were at, showcasing, highlighting them. And then I went on LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and across the platforms, especially LinkedIn. And I posted that on LinkedIn. I tagged them. I tagged others involved. I tagged their boss's boss. And the video went viral. And when I say viral, stop. You all think viral means you have to have billions of views of you going half naked through the park or doing something stupid. That's not what I mean by virality. For me, going viral means if just 800 people, 1,000 people, 3,000 people saw the video, that was more than just me and my mama. That's viral. Seth Godin did a blog post a few years ago where he mentioned my name. I was so happy. He said, famous to your cousin. I want you to remember this concept. Dial it in. Dial it in. Dial it in. Stop trying to be famous to everybody. To everybody. Stop trying to be famous to everybody. Stop trying to get the attention of everybody in the world. You don't need to. You don't need to, small business owner. Your business is a commercial cleaning company in Harlem. Your business is a food truck business in Dallas. Your business is a laundromat service in Kansas. Your business is an IT consulting firm in Hawaii. Your business is a website design service in India. Your business is an English teaching company in Ethiopia. Stop trying to understand. Let the whole world know you at this stage in your business because you can't handle the whole world. Instead, as Seth Godin said, that's right, Alma. Famous to your cousin. Everybody don't need to know Ramon. Everybody don't need to. All I need to be known to is the right people who I work with. And I work with two sets of people, large global brands who want to work with me to help enhance their events and more and help them better reach small businesses. There's a finite number of people who are in that box. And or the thousands of small business owners who follow me and I serve through the workshops and content and things that I do. And I'm getting ready to produce a big event. I'm just going to call it out. I haven't determined it yet, but a big event in New York City, most likely with Seth Godin. So you don't have to be famous to everybody. Stop looking at the TikTok people and the viral people saying, oh, I went viral. I got 30 million views. That's nice. That's good. And maybe I'm a little jealous of it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. But you know what? My business is going well, and I'm blessed. Thank God for that, because I'm famous to my cousin. You get what I mean now? Famous to my cousin. I don't need everybody to know me. Thank you, Coach Zaldia, in the WhatsApp, in the Clubhouse. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Alma, in the Instagram. Thank you, Tarika and John, in the live stream video. You don't have to have the whole world know about you. All you have to know is the right people know about you in the work you're doing. And this is the kind of thing I talk about in the Celebrity CEO Framework. I beg you, I suggest you check out celebrityceo.com and click on the workshop tab. We've been doing workshops helping people unpack and digest these core principles of the Celebrity CEO Framework of getting attention, getting trust, which leads to sales. Stop being so focused on sales. Instead, focus on getting attention and getting trust, which leads to sales. I beg you, I encourage you. These are the principles of Celebrity CEO. And if you just go to celebrityceo.com, you can download for free my blueprint. But I encourage you to join me for a live workshop where we pour into this more. Video is, hey, Elizabeth, good to have you here. Video's powerful. Video's powerful. It'll change your life. It humanizes and personalizes your brand. So let me touch on a few things. One or second, and then we're going to shut down the live stream. We'll go to the Clubhouse for engagement and talking and chatting. And I can help you in your business, or we can talk with each other on the live Clubhouse side. Video is the most engaging form of communication. It's more engaging than the fax machine. It's more engaging than, putting two strings together with a cup. This is why Hulu and Netflix and YouTube is taking off. Why Google bought YouTube. What a fantastic thing. Why Facebook is doing its best to get Facebook Watch up and all these kind of things. Why I'm live streaming on video. Video is the next best thing to meeting face-to-face. Hey, Jerry, good to have you here. Video is powerful. And I encourage us all to dial in more into video. Video is one of the 9 principles of the Celebrity CEO Framework I talk about. One of the 9 pillars. And you don't have to do everything, but video is something I encourage you to pretty much darn consider. Video is important. John Register, you're right. Attention and trust lead to sales, John Register. You are so right. So true. Attention and trust lead to sales, 100% facts. This is the principle of what I'm dialing in more in the Celebrity CEO Framework. So I use video. So getting back on track here. So I did the video. And what did I do? I wasn't speaking. I wasn't hosting. I had no formal role. I just added value to other people. That's one way you can use video. I served and uplifted others. I was there. A shout out to my good friend, Precious Williams. If you know Precious Williams, put a P in the chat if you know Precious Williams. That girl is on fire. On fire. That's right, Tarika, on fire. Then I was there with her. I was taking pictures of her. I was adding value to her. I was uplifting her. And guess what? She was doing the same to me. Not because she had to, because she wanted to. So that's another thing that you do with video. Take selfies of each other. Take pictures of other people and share that with them. I was at Lamar Tyler's Traffic Sales and Profit event. I've invested into that program and others. I'm investing into myself as I grow my business more and other things that I'm doing. And there's a gentleman who's an architect. He stood up to give a talk on the microphone during the Q&A. And here's what I did for him. But let's pause and take a break. This segment, by the way, is brought to you by Cafe Bustelo. There is nothing that beats having a sip of warm coffee on a cold day. It's a beautiful experience. So where was I at? The gentleman stood up on the mic to ask a question, and I took my camera out and I shot him to asking this question. I saved it to Dropbox, and I haven't sent it to him yet. I need to remember to do that, but I'm going to send it to him. Why? People love video. He probably didn't get a chance to get him on video in a long time. I took the video for him. This is how you can add value. And so going back to what I did with the video that I took, I posted the video on LinkedIn, tagged others, amplified others, thanked others, added value to them, and the video grew. Maybe by now, maybe it has over 1,000 views. I don't know. And again, some of you may be thinking over 1,000 views remote. That's nothing. Because your mind's thinking that everybody has to have the $1 million viral video hit. To me, viral video, if people in that segment are watching it, I'm good. I'm solid. You understand? This is the power of video. And all of you can use video more in your business. In a few minutes, we're going to open up on the Clubhouse side. By the way, if you have questions for me, even on the live stream, I can see your questions in the Facebook side. You can authenticate that with StreamYard. I can see your questions on the LinkedIn side, and maybe I can see it on YouTube, not sure. But if you want to put a question for me in the chat on Instagram or on the live stream and or in Clubhouse, I will answer it live before I cut the video off or in this video session and go back fully on Clubhouse. But video is powerful. And this is part of the 360 marketing approach that I call, I'm sure I'm not the only one who said it, Zig Ziglar and people have said it for hundreds of years, but it's being everywhere your customer's at. People often say to me, Ramon, you're everywhere. I'm not everywhere. I'm not. Trust me in that. I'm not everywhere. But I seem everywhere because I'm famous to my cousin. I don't need everybody to know me, just the right people. You can do this the same in your business. Amma says here on the IG side, people love video because they get to see all of you so they can know, like, trust, and buy from you. Amen to that. Yes, yes, yes. On the video side here, Tarika says, love it, adding value, taking video, loving it. That's right, Tarika. You can add value so many different ways. So moving forward here, a few more tips. There's 3 kinds of video that I want you all to consider. 3 kinds of video every business owner should consider. Welcome to CDE Experience. Glad you're here. 3 kinds of video everybody should consider. 3. 1, all of you should be doing some kind of educational video. That's the video I'm doing right now. It's educational video. Hey, Danette, good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody should be doing educational video. Educational video is important, where you're educating the customer. And I say this very much, it's getting attention, but also educating the customer, because a strong education leads to sales. Educate, 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 educate. Video should educate the customer. Second type of video you should have is personal video. Get a bit personal. Have a bit fun. Let your hair down, but you get what I mean. Have a bit fun. Let people know who you are. Show a picture of your dog, your mama, your boo, your kids, something like that, all within good taste. And the third type of video, yes, indeed. Thank you, Tara. AJ Glover, thanks. Ramon's on fire. Appreciate that. Ramona said the coffee while I'm trying to cut back. You got to have some good coffee. Crystal says, love that. I'm famous to my cousin. Absolutely. So the third type of video is a sizzle video. All of you should have at least one type of promo video that you do once a year or more in your business. Go to RamonRay.com. Go to RamonRay.com now. You'll see one or more sizzle videos of Ramon. If you go to YouTube and look up like Ramon Ray speaker reel, something like that, you'll see some professionally done videos that I have. All of you should have that. Thank you, Brian, for those kind words. Love your energy. I love my energy too. And thank you for seeing that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. Glad you're here with us today. So this is important. The 3 types of video you should have, again, I'll repeat that again. Educational videos, sizzle videos, personal videos. Educational, do more. The sizzle, professionally done videos, you can do that, once or twice or more a year. And then the personal, integrate that in. That's right, John Register. Thank you, brother, for being here, amplifying that. It's a culinary series. Great. Thanks for sharing that on there as well. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Let me see some other points I want to share in the live stream on video. And then we're going to move back to the Clubhouse audience and see if anybody has any questions or wants to dialogue with me before I share some more points here. Again, everybody, this is Scott Simon Segments. We'll be rolling together till 9 today. And I want to take a quick break and just introduce those who don't know. I'm live on Clubhouse as well in Breakfast with Champions community. Motivation, education, inspiration with a dose of positivity to help you live your best life or grow your business. And I'm Ramon Ray. I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored a number of books, including one of my latest books, which is called Celebrity CEO. In the last few weeks, I've been dialing down more, walking you through the principles of Celebrity CEO, how everybody can be a celebrity in their industry and build an attraction strategy, which builds a trust strategy, which then generates and converts to sales. Thank you. Allison's joining us in the live stream as well. Good to have you, Allison. Great ideas for expanding content. Absolutely. Absolutely. And John Register, I love that amplification you gave. I'm going to read that right here. John says, I have to shout out Amy C. Horner, CPA MBA, who promoted me this week. I'm speaking at her event and then speaking at her Chief Colleagues event. She elevated the engagement game for me. Yes. Oh, my goodness. She's a rock star. So you're correct. We desire to reciprocate each other. I'm her fan. Do you see what John Register said? You're not doing it. He didn't do it because to get something back. But this is why I say also in my book, Celebrity CEO, ask for a smile before you ask for a sale. As you add value to others, as you amplify others, People want to amplify and add value to you. This is how it is. The IG's popping here. You got people in the other streams on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitter popping here. Glad you're all joining. So let me touch really quick here, and then I'm going to go to the Clubhouse side in about another 8 minutes or so, and we'll have some discussion there. Some tools I use, especially if you went back and saw that LinkedIn video or Facebook video I did. You can just scroll back a day or two, and you'll see a LinkedIn video or Facebook video, Twitter video I did. I do a lot of videos, but I want you to look at it. I did it through a tool called Magisto, 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 bought by Vimeo. It's a really cool tool. You can take a ton of videos on your phone and pictures. At the end of your event, string them all together, do a slight bit of editing. Through the power of AI, literal AI and machine learning, because it knows when you're speaking, knows when you're not, things like this, it puts together a great video. That's all I do. That's all I do. And even if you don't want to go that far, just taking selfies and tagging people. I was at an event by the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce, an anti-crime summit. I was sitting in the seats again. Wasn't speaking, wasn't a part of it. Had no speaking role. Didn't do anything like that. Thank you, Tarika. Had nothing, no role. I just sitting in the audience. I probably had more engagement in my seat than anybody in that room. You know what I was doing? Live tweeting, taking pictures, taking short video clips, tagging the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce. They were retweeting me. Other people retweeting me. I was tagging the New York City Police Department and other people like this. I was just sitting in the audience. Some of you wonder, why don't I have more visibility? Why don't I have more attention? Why don't I have more trust? Why don't I have more sales? Why don't? Well, one reason why you don't probably is because you're not drinking a cup of Cafe Bustelo out of a red cup. I'm just saying, that's probably one reason. You're not drinking a cup of Cafe Bustelo from a red cup. That's probably one reason. That's probably the biggest reason stopping people in the world. They're not drinking enough coffee from a red cup. That's just it. That's just it. That's the main reason why you don't have more attention, more trust, and more sales. The second reason why you don't have attention, trust, and more sales. Probably, I'm guessing, and I hope I don't hurt any feelings here today, because you are too selfish. You are probably too selfish to get more sales. Yeah, some people may say, some people may tell me, some people may say, Ramon, you over-deliver too much. You too mushy. You too nice. You too all laughy, to just being the nice guy. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What do y'all think on the IG side? Maybe. Could be. But it works for me. Thank you, Tara. My business is growing. Yeah, I want to make money. Yes. I want to make sales. Yes. I want to build more wealth for my family. Yes. I want to give more to others. Yes. For sure. But I do know that one of the best routes to do that is by me being a servant to others, by me adding value to others, by me, if my clients give me $1, me giving them back $3. Not doing the least I can, doing the most I can, and over-delivering every single day. You all can do that too. And video is one way to do it. In a few minutes, I'm going to ask you to join me on the Clubhouse side. I want to do some live workshopping with you, find out about what your business is and how you can use video more in your business. I'm going to do a live workshop on the Clubhouse side in just a few minutes. So get ready. I want you to get ready to unmic and tell me about your business. If you're not on the stage right now, I want you to raise your hand and ask to be on the stage, because Ramon Ray, the celebrity CEO king, is going to do some live workshopping about the power of video. Today is video day. And while we're doing it, I want us to keep our good friend, especially those of us who know him in the Breakfast with Champions community, Scott Simons, in our thoughts and our prayers as he has some surgery today. Many of us will see him in Las Vegas next week as we go to GrowthCon. Those of you on IG don't really know what we're saying. That's okay. You can check us out at bwcdaily.com, bwcdaily.com. Tracy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Stephen. Good to see you here, brother. Appreciate those kind words. Love the delivery. Never stop. Appreciate your passion and enthusiasm. I'm trying, Stephen. I'm trying. Good to see you, Cardia, here. Thanks for being here. I'll be drinking the coffee as soon as I get to work. I love that picture, Cordia. Good to see you after been a while. Yes. Allison says, I hope you put your book on audio. Yes, well, I don't have the Celebrity CEO, but I do have Grow Your Solo on audio. Grow Your Solo. And Allison, if you're still hearing, if you DM me a link to Allison, I will send you a free copy of another book I have called Grow Your Solo, the audio experience. So Allison, just DM me on IG, on LinkedIn, and remind me of what I just said, Allison, and I will send you a special link to get Grow Your Solo for free. So with that, I'm going to get ready to wrap up on the video side. I'm going to turn to Clubhouse for one. I'm going to have a live clinic with us about how to use video more in business as we celebrate Scott Simon. Taking a little break here today. Please do me a favor. Those of you who know Scott Simon's on IG, know him on Facebook, know him on LinkedIn, DM him. Let him know you're thinking about him. Let him know he's in our prayers. Surgery is not an easy thing. I don't think I've ever had surgery in my life. But laying on a hospital table and getting a knife and whatever he's going through, it's no joke, right? It's no joke. It's a tough thing. So I'm sure you can recover that. So with that, Rachel, what's up? Rachel's here too. Join. I feel so bad because I don't want to cut the IG live. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should keep it going for, you know what I realized? I don't have to stop the IG live. It's not going to be the same. But what I'm going to do right now, on the Clubhouse side, would anyone like to unmute and ask me a specific question about using TM? It's all you, brother. So everybody, this is, and TM, say who you are because we could hear your feed through the LinkedIn side. So what I'm going to do on the IG live side, I'm going to close this down because you won't hear the audio. IG, thanks for joining me. This is Ramon Ray, and I'll be back later on. So TM, talk to me, brother. Welcome, and say who you are for the LinkedIn and others who may not know who you are. The mic is all yours, brother. Go. I saw it. Mm-hmm. TM, hang with me a minute. Do you know why I did that, TM? Let me explain. I received that, TM, and thank you. I like you, TM. I love, my host, my peers. I can go down the stage. So, TM, when I saw you in your element, how you are amplifying these youth, different vibe, different wave of me, you know what I'm saying? I had no choice, TM, but to capture the moment. How could I tear down my brother? How could I just sit with my arms folded? How could I do anything less? But as I know you would do for me, kneeling down, let you put your foot on my shoulder you can go higher. That was your moment to speak, your moment to shine. I want to do everything I do to carry the ladder. Put my knee up so you can step on my knee, TM. This is what the world's about. And I want to hear from you, team after minute, because I know your heart's the same way. We tear each other down too much. I've seen it happen in my life. Oh, I'm not speaking? Let me just go. I'm not indicating. We got schedules, of course. Clubhouse, you got to go. But you get the spirit I'm saying, TM. So thank you for seeing that, TM. But that's why, one, I like you, man. I love what you do. And I saw how you were transforming lives. And going back to Christina, let me get very personal here, because I know you get this, TM. And this goes back to video and goes back to serving, TM. We were there as a team, as a tribe. Partly as a favor, sure. Partly as a gift, sure. But let me be clear, it was selfish too, man. My intent is to impact the life of young people. And I get some brand uplift too. Let's be clear about it. So TM, thank you for saying it, but jive with me here, stay with me here a bit. This is why we do what we do. If somebody can't, very least, I see TM coughing, I can't bring the brother water, I see him, TM's been on his feet all day long, and he needs a place to sit. Maybe I'm the speaker next. I was the speaker first. Now it's my role to serve him and be his chief of staff in that moment. Talk to me, TM. TM said, let me grab a pitcher of water. Absolutely. Appreciate it, brother. All right. No, this is great. Again, everybody, this is Ramon Ray. We're on Breakfast with Champions live streaming on Clubhouse and multiple video platforms. Thank you all for being here today. So we're going to open up the floor and we'll see if anybody wants to talk. And again, the questions I want are A, feel free to give a thought, or two, a specific question about your business or ideas, whatever that I can answer. And we are live streaming, so feel free to speak up and give a slight who you are for the people, hey, Glenn, for the people on video who may not know the Breakfast with Champions side, feel free to say, hey, I'm Glenn and I do so-and-so for the video people. Glenn, Mike's all yours, brother. Mm-hmm. Mm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All shared online, right? All shared online. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. 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 Glenn, you are so true, brother. Let's talk about speaking as well. You and I are part of speaking worlds and all those kind of things, and we'll have other people jump in a minute here. Again, this is Ramon Ray. We're live on Clubhouse, Breakfast with Champions, motivation, education, inspiration, with a dose of positivity to help you live your best life or start your business. Live stream across multiple video platforms as well: YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Just talk to Glenn Rudin here, who's jabbing with me here right now. Glenn Rudin. But Glenn, no, you're right, and I think another thing that's interesting about that is the aspect of going back to virality and what it means and et cetera. Some people say, going to the speaking world, oh, I speak, 800 days of the year. Not dinging anybody who does that. But Glenn, myself, I can't speak more than imagine 20, 30 full fee gigs. Yeah, you could do, one a week, but how much time away from my family and things? So just jiving with the whole point of be careful when you say you want a lot. Yeah, big houses are nice. So I'm not doing sour grapes here. But the other converse of that, somebody who has a 27 bedroom home and a dog and two kids, well, gotta clean all that. So beyond what you said, but to your point, Glenn, I think you said it so well. Is that really be careful wanting to go so big, and I think big is relative, Glenn. That's the bottom line what you were saying today. So powerful comment. Be careful, and thank you for amplifying that. Be careful what you asked for. Love it. That was Glenn Rudin. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Anybody else from the Clubhouse side? Or if you have comments and you're watching me on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, or LinkedIn at least, feel free to put the comments in the chat. I'm still going live stream on LinkedIn if you have a question for me. But who else wants to chime in on the Clubhouse side? Feel free to unmic, say your name, and feel free to give a tip if you like. Or even better, Ramon, I got a question about video, about marketing, about sales, anything else. We have a few more minutes here in the Scott Simons Friday segment as we keep. Hey, who's that speaking? Hey, Danette, what's up? The mic is all yours, and feel free to tell us who you are a bit more, and then talk to me. Mic's yours. Danette, absolutely. And stay with me here. I firmly believe in that. If it's simply just a standard, boring video, doesn't mean it's bad because the information there, you could do some SEO and YouTube. And Justin's an engaging guy, but using Justin Conoco as an example, his videos are so clear, on point. I will teach you how to increase Twitter followers using video to sell more homes. That's some tactical stuff. And he calls it, I think, the tactical show, Justin Conoco does, in his video. So I want to lend to that simply plain vanilla, in a good way, video. But to the point about engagement, kind of a little bit of fun to it. Danette, you're right. And I think you don't have to be silly, as you hinted. Didn't have to be entertaining so much, but answering the question broader, I do think everything we do should have two elements to it. It should be engaging, whatever that may mean for you. Taking a page from Glenn Rudin's book, whatever context you want it to mean, but some level of engagement, and it has to be informative. So Danette, for you, what I could say is, maybe you can go fun if you are a fun person, and that is how you are. Maybe as you're doing a funnel system, Danette, or you're telling somebody about how they can work smarter, and then I want to hear your comments here, how they can work smarter. Maybe you go outside and say, I'm getting ready to do some gardening. I can do the gardening by hand, and you do like a time-lapse video of you hoeing the garden with a spoon. It takes, and you doing that, or you getting a John Deere tractor. Silly example, it's made it up. But yeah, you can have some fun like that. And imagine you doing a series. Hey, this is the Danette day. We're going to talk about X. But let me first, y'all know what's happening, using an example. So let me stop there, Danette. That could have been more than you said, but I hope that was a little helpful. But my answer is yes. And sometimes I think, Danette, if it's you, if you can, bring humor into it. Bring humor into it for sure, if it's authentic and if it's you. I did a comedy sketch once, Danette. I was the treasurer of the National Society of Black Engineers when I was in college. And Danette, the only time they laughed at my comedy sketch was when I left the stage. So back to you, Danette. Talk to me. Good. Yes. You're welcome. And tag me. Let me see some of those videos when you do them and how they work out. I'm going to turn to the LinkedIn side. Cindy Thomas asked a question here. How do you feel about videos as part of a funnel and greater ad strategy? Yes, yes, and yes. Cindy Thomas asked that question. A few things I'll say this, and then we'll keep going. The question's going. We have a few more minutes to go. Is that, as I said, videos humanize and personalize your brand. I was considering working with a video company, and throughout the process, I'm sure they had the video canned, but they would send me like a short 10-second video study saying, hey, this is so-and-so speaking. Just wanted to follow up. Would you like to work with us? I'm sure the video was done 10 years ago, but it felt personal to me in the moment. Using videos in Facebook, I've been testing some Facebook advertising. And as I look at my advertising platform, I'm looking right now, steady at it, looking right now at it. The video I did where I'm saying, stop trying to get sales. I was outside of the train station. That video had 20 to 200 clicks compared to other videos that had less. So point being, Stenny, absolutely video can help with that. And I think artfully used as part of a funnel building, follow-up strategy, touch point strategy. And those who are interested in it, definitely check out my friend Stenny Thomas. You can see him on LinkedIn as well. So Stenny, thanks for asking that question. Thanks for being here, my friend. Appreciate you and your family. All right, who's next on the Clubhouse side? Feel free to unmic, say your name, and talk to me. And or if you're watching me on LinkedIn, feel free to put something in the chat. I can see it here. I see someone. I hear someone unmicing. The mic is yours. I knew that was you, Tracy. Good morning. How are you? Good. That's all right. We can hear you good. And feel free, Tracy, to tell us a bit, if you like, to 10 to 20 seconds about who you are, what you do, who you serve, and then dive into your question or comment if you like. I always love amplifying all of us here. So feel free to promote yourself a bit if you like. I would love you to. Love that. And Tracy, before you get to your question, what's the best way to reach you? Is there a quick website or anything you want to shout out real quick? A best way to reach you? Those who are hearing us and interested in getting a bit more on this. Okay. Love it. Can I give you one small? May I give you one small tip? May I, Tracy? May I have permission to do that? I know you didn't call for all that, but may I? Yeah. You're not alone. I hear millions and millions of people do that all the time. But the challenge, or another way, Tracy, also get a domain, because now I'm wondering, is it TRACI, TRACEY, TRACY, and I didn't the AOME and all this. But if you would say, you know what, go to TracyMoney.com or TracyFinance.com or TracyNoDebt.com, and that's Tracy with an EY. Boom. That's just a tip thought, because I'm like, how do I get more Tracy? But I'm forgetting all that small thing. But you're a baller, and I know you know what you're doing. So feel free. You didn't ask for all this. How can I help? Or what was your comment or thought about video or anything else? Tracy, the mic is all yours. That's a great question. Great question. Great question. And stay with me here. Feel free. Great question. So, question is, should I go live more frequently instead of once a week? A few ways I'll answer this. One, there's no right answer. Number two, the bigger question as well is, what do you do with the video after you go live? Now, I don't do all this, Tracy. I don't do all this. I'm the cobbler who doesn't do everything. But after the video, Tracy, do you repost it? After the video, does it go in your email newsletter? After the video, do you send a link back to it in your email newsletter? After the video, do you do a little write-up on it, a blog post on it? So there's so many things you can do with that video content the 6 days after until you go live again. That's probably the best advice I have. Number two, I do find, though, the more you go live, assuming it's great content and well done, the more engagement, and the more engagement, Tracy, means the more attention. The more attention means the more trust. The more trust means, boom, shakalaka, more sales. So yeah, I would say you don't have to go live more frequently, but the bigger thing is make sure you maximize what you're doing with that video more. That'd be my recommendation. But what are your thoughts on that? Was that a bit helpful? Any other follow-up, or maybe you're doing all that? Let's learn together. Talk to me. You're welcome. And how's the workout? How's the walk? How many miles have you walked? 10 miles, 20 miles, 30, 100? How many miles do you walk? Just 2 miles. That's more than I did. I probably walked 2 feet today, at least, from my couch to the Ramon Ray headquarters. Tracy, so glad you're here, everybody. Find Tracy, especially on the clubhouse side. She can help you with your money issues and more. All right, we got 13 minutes to go again. This is Scott Simon's segment. Scott Simon's a good friend of mine. I can't wait to see him next week at GrowthCon in Las Vegas. Hope you all are coming. If you're coming and you're looking for tickets for GrowthCon, my friend David Hill has tickets, or my other friend Brielle Reich has tickets. You can see them to get tickets for GrowthCon. If you don't know who they are, reach out to me on the clubhouse side. On mic, say your name, or if you're watching me on LinkedIn, feel free to post your comment on LinkedIn. We'll answer that there on the clubhouse side. On mic, say your name. Who else wants to join me? If anybody. Cool. No, I was saying cool. I thought nobody. Who's this? Nice to hear your voice. Hey, Demi. Nice to hear you. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. The ones with the sounds or something? You're talking about that? Yes, yes. I love it. And Demi, stay with me for 1 second. I have a follow-up question. I have 2 follow-up questions for you. And Danette, that app is Magisto, Magisto, Magisto. Magisto was the one I used. Danette, thanks for the question. Demi, can you tell us a bit more about yourself? I looked at your bio. I already know a bit who you are because I looked at your bio. I'm like, oh, I almost took my breath away. You're a good baller. You got some cred. So tell us a bit who you are. And then second of all, how can we help you? What are you looking to do in the next few months in 2023 that those hearing the sound of your voice on Clubhouse and beyond, I'm streaming you to LinkedIn as well and beyond, that we can help you with and add value to your world, Demi? So who are you? And then take your shot. You may not be prepared to. It's probably not your style, but I'd be honored if you would say, hey, listen, here's what I'd love to be connected to, or what I'd love to do, or how what I do for business. So whatever you like to say, Demi, the mic is yours. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, one second, one second. Demi, tell me what? What? Tell me. Tell me. Mm. No, no, sorry. Let's keep rolling. I love it. That's huge. Mm-hmm. Mm. I love it. No, Demi, I am all for it, and I will do my best to connect with you across multiple platforms. But in case you're one of those people who like you're inundated and you don't get whatever, but I'll go on Clubhouse and I'll find you. Or please email me, Ramon@ramonreed.com. But let's connect because I'm in the New York area as well. Brooklyn's my second home. So I would love to add value to your world. I have a lot of stories inside me. I work with quite a bit of sponsors. So I would love to know from you because I think creating the story, it's not easy, but that's a check. Hey, Demi, let's do it, assuming it's a good story. But I would love to know also how the money's made from that, or what to do with it after. So let's see what happens. Let's see what's what Dami and Ramon we can do. So you're you're so welcome. You're welcome. Hey, I'm talking to the live stream video side real quick. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and more. This is Ramon Ray. I'm going to end this broadcast right now, but share this video out. Let people know that from time to time, well, quite a bit of times a week, Ramon's live on video. I'm going to end this right now and have some intimate time with the Clubhouse crew real quick here. But thanks for joining me live on this video. Those who've been on Clubhouse as well, thanks for